All right, here's this slag bar that I made. Let's see if I could dump it out. It's mostly dirt. There is some metal in there. Look at that. Okay. Here's one piece. This stuff is probably going in the trash.
I don't know why, but TikTok cut off my sound. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to sift the dirt out of the metal and I'm just going to melt the metal itself, not the dirt. So now I'm putting the metal pieces inside of the hot furnace. Oh, that was a little hot, so got to be careful. But I'm just going to put it in one piece at a time into the furnace and let it melt. The furnace is up to temperature, but the metal is not. So it's going to take a few minutes. A lot of this stuff is just dirt still, and it's not really metal. But I put most of it in there anyway, and just to see what would melt. Now I'm checking on it and just pushing it down, trying to see if it's going to melt. Most of it may not be even metal, so it may not ever melt. But some of it could just be a different type of metal, like iron, which has a very high melting point, which my furnace cannot achieve that melting temperature. So now I'm stirring it, trying to get it to melt, trying to get it to see how much of it's going to melt. I'm impatient, so I keep checking it, but now I'm just going to pour it out and see how much of it actually melted. When I pour it out, it just comes out in chunks because either it's some type of iron or something that doesn't melt, probably just dirt, because there was a lot of dirt and tape and paint in with the aluminum. So this is everything else that was not aluminum, and it didn't melt very well. So what I did is I just kind of pushed it into the mold and see if any of it was actually going to mold together. Honestly, most of it did not.
All right, here's this slag bar that I made. Let's see if I could dump it out. It's mostly dirt. There is some metal in there. Look at that. Okay. Well, oh, it's so fluffy. It's garbage. Oh, it's just garbage. There is some metal in there, though. Let's see here. Right here. There's some metal. Okay. Here's one piece. It is just fluffy garbage. And this is actually metal, though. But it's still not, like, solid. This stuff is probably going in the trash.